And look who we found. A familiar face. We're at Batu Caves. We think it's from, the history of it is definitely Ace Ventura. It's definitely they made it specifically for the movie. So we're about to go walk the steps of Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
From Indonesia, we flew to Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. Spent a few days there, and then we took about a 5-6 hour bus ride to the Cameron Highlands. And it kind of had this really weird, like, old, eerie feeling to it. And that, combined with the fact that it rained the entire time we were there, it was misty, it was cold, it was high in elevation, totally different than what it was like in Indonesia, where it was like super hot, like 90 to 100 degrees every day. But yeah, it was just kind of different and kind of change of pace a little bit. We ended up hiking both days we were there. We did Jungle Trail number 1 all the way to the mossy forest. It took probably, I want to say, 5-6 hours to do. And then the next day we did this really interesting mountain climb where it probably took, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 hours, but it was kind of neat just getting to the top. We thought we were going to get a really nice view, but instead all it was fog and mist and everything. It was quite the trail.
At the tippy top.
Yeah.
Look at this view though, so worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, now after Cameron Highlands, we took another bus ride, probably about 5-6 hours to Penang. And this city we arrived, it was pouring rain, and immediately all three of us, I don't think, really liked it. But we've been here now 4 days, and we found some really awesome places, some coffee shops, a gym, this amazing Malaysian restaurant that we've been going to for the last 3 nights for dinner. So it's just been a really neat city, really interesting street art, real neat architecture that's been very different from the other cities we've been to. And I'm really glad we came, and we head to the Perhentian Islands tomorrow.
We had a lot of fun just walking around town. We visited the Penang jetty, where people live in houses above the water, made a random stop at the Upside Down Museum, which seemed to be a popular date spot with the locals. Then the boys made appointments to get new haircuts from a hip barbershop called Son and Dad. Where are we?
Alright, it's 4 o'clock, it's time for my appointment. I haven't cut my hair in the last 8 months, since around Christmas time. I'm very nervous, but they're going to figure it out. They're going to make me look very pretty, so I'm very excited.
We are here in the Perhentian Islands. Took us a long time to learn how to say it. We kept calling them Perhentian, and they're Perhentian. Nobody knew what we were talking about, so we were calling them the P Islands for a while, but we're on Long Beach. It's a beautiful beach. It's probably one of the prettiest ones we've seen so far. The water's crystal clear, and the sand is actually white sand beaches, so it's really nice. Not quite built up like some of the other places we've seen yet, which is nice. It wasn't super touristy yet.
We came here from Penang via a night bus, which was very, I don't know, it wasn't what we expected. It was a little bit more bumpier than we thought. I couldn't sleep at all. It was pouring rain. We had to get on a ferry in Georgetown. I don't know, it was a little more troublesome than we thought, but once we got here it was really awesome because we got to see a beautiful sunrise
from this boat right up over, actually I think it was this island. But yeah, we spent the last few days just diving every day, and it's been just one dive after the other.
We did a bunch of dives. We did 4. We did Shark Point, saw tons of sharks in like 2 meters of water. We swam really close, much closer than the other ones did in Komodo Island. And we did a bunch of swim-throughs at this one called T3. And we don't do that many swim-throughs, so we were like going down into caves and like around things, which was really pretty fun. I found my first nudie branch all on my own, which was pretty neat with my little poker stick. And we also did a shipwreck, which we haven't done a dive wreck yet, and it was actually way bigger than I thought it was. It was very, our visibility was a little low, but it kind of made for this like really eerie kind of feeling swimming around this boat. Like I kept hearing Titanic music in my head as I was swimming, but it was really fun. It's been fun traveling with Bart. Bart and I were separating ways. He's headed to Thailand and we're going down to Singapore, so it was great to have him with us. He really a breath of fresh air, and sad to see him go, but happy he's continuing his adventures. I'm sure he's excited to get rid of us because we're pretty boring sometimes, but it's been a great trip so far.
The vibe here is very backpackery, very beach bar, and I'm glad we came here, and now we're going to get on a train to Singapore. So, very excited.